あ、動画制作もね、ちょっと急段落したんでね、まあ明日も作る予定なんですけど、終わったところでね、やっていきますかね。トニー・ウィリアム物語、第36回目になります。まあ、本格的に今日から6年目のシーズンやっていくことになります。開幕3試合はこんな感じですね。12の5、4割17厘。まあ悪くない。でも、ホームラン1本打ったら逆方向なんからね。タイミング合ってないっていうことで。あれ、ボール見て、しましょうかね。じゃあ行きましょうか。3連戦、開幕3連戦終わったところですね。6連目の。本格的にレギュラーシーズンが始まります。レディーゴー。ホームですね。ホーム6連戦の4戦目。バントを50にしてくれ。3番セカンド。オールスター出場選手いないってどういうことやろ。絶賛再建中って感じの、左っていうか右側の数値に数値あるんですけど、あれが、選手の総合値なんですが、80代が多い。80代が多い。明らかになんかもう再建してますね。
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's Baseball on the Show, and it's coming up next. Anthony Kay gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season. And I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that. And hopefully, he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts.
Ball 4, take your base. 3.
Now at the plate, Tony William. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first.
じゃあ、守備ありでいこう。ベースランニング。リードランナー。
Yeah. Come on, big guy, stay high up there.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, it's been a promising start to the new year as they've taken 3 of the first 4 contests.
Yeah, Maddie, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times, his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you...
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. Still no score. Into the box, Marcos Brito.
Now batting, the second baseman, Marcos Brito. Hey, let's get a 2-ball right here. Come on now.
The 1-2.
Gets
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Adames picks it up, and no shot to recover on the throw to first, and there are 2 on as we'll see how this is scored. Coming to the plate now, Rowdy Tellez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Now the 1-1 pitch. Ground to second base. This could be two. There's one. On to first, and they get the double play.
Not what you expect from your three-hole hitter when the first two guys get on base. That's pretty deflating. But now we'll see if the cleanup guy can still pick up the runner at third.
So coming to the plate, Tony Williams. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
0-1.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope, that's inside. Hey, let her rip here.
Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. The 2-1 home. Now a flare out to left center. Lopez ranging into the outfield. He's there and records the first out. Digging in to try it again, Tony Williams. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning coming up. The Blue Jays on top, 2-1. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least. So you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Striding into the box, Nicky Lopez, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away.
Lopez.
Ready with the 2-1. Bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Jays lead it 4-2. Stepping into the box, Tony Williams. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
いやー、ここはね、ちょっとヒット打ちたいです。2のアローズと。
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Hard hit toward the hole. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this...
And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Boy, talk about having a day, D-Bro. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Bradley Zimmer will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Bradley.
Ready now, Jazz Chisholm. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
The 1-1 down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Now a move over to first, and the runner back easily.
牽制するなしねえよ。あ、でもディレイドスティールあるもんな、フォトフレ。
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back into that bat.
Right place. Hey, no one better, huh? They need you right now. Let's go, kid.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Rays strand a pair. They trail it here 4-2.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Toronto Blue Jays came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Emil Hernandez claims the win out of the pen, his first. Jose Alvarado wraps it up for the save, his third of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Tampa Bay Rays. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Brent Honeywell is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Tampa Bay. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases, cut the walks down, and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
Batting third, the second baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Tony Williams, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch.
Nope, outside.
Guys, as the Jays take the field. Here tonight. Tough to complain about the start they're off to. 4 wins in their first 5 games. A ball and a strike. Pearson has racked up over 800 innings in his big league career and sports an ERA right around the major league average at just over 4. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Franmil Reyes would be next. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a line drive, but just fouls as he just misses extra bases.
Hey, keep it going. Stay hot, huh? Stay hot.
Again, he sends it out of play.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
今シーズン第2
A
号のソロホ
solo
ームラ
shot
ン
here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year as the Rays move out on top 1-0.
1点先制引っ張った
What a way
当
to
た
start
り
this
強
one off.
烈な当た
Scoreless
りは
top
そ
of
の
the
ま
frame.
まスタン
And
ド
the
に
answer was
吸い
a
込
bomb
ま
at
れ
the
てい
bottom
き
of
ま
the
した。
first.
さあこれでレイズです
Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring in the second baseman, Tony William.
Tony William.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Fielded cleanly, and there's 1 away. Tony William will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Now here it comes. One run on 3 hits and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
At the ball.
Didn't get the call there, but you can't let that bother. You just have to say, so what, and make another good pitch.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
That gets down, and the inning will continue. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Franmil Reyes. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Hey, need you right here. Need you.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. So stepping in, Max Schrock. As he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. On a rope to the second baseman. Up next will be Nick Williams. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Nick.
8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. On to first, and there were 2 down. In now, Tony Williams. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
Williams.
Let it fly. Let's go right here.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball, that's too high.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. Brito has a play. And that's the second out of the inning.
同点で迎えている8回裏。
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting.
返された。アストロズ対フィリーズか。すげえ。アストロズ対フィリーズか。あ、おなじみの4月1週というか4月1週おなじみになったインターリーグですね。今回はミルウォーキー戦。先発は前回5回好投したビクター・ロドリゲス。あっちはフレディ・ペラルタですね。ペラルタ何やかんやな、フランチャイズだな。
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. It's the home opener of this new season between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Milwaukee Brewers.
2年前のワールドシリーズですね。対戦カードは。
Folks around here in high spirits. Matt Vasgersian with you on a day that's been circled on their calendar since about midwinter. Joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Freddie Peralta gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy is fun to watch. How about his last start? He had 10 Ks, lots of swings and misses, and this is one of those guys, when he's throwing the ball over the plate, he can get a lot of strikeouts.
Stepping in, Tony Williams. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch. And this one runs up high, ball 1. Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in hoping not to fall too deep into an early season hole as they're just 1-5 to start the new campaign.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Good change of speeds, but he lays off 2-1. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
Ray's under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Down in order go the Rays. And now the Brewers will get their first cuts. No score. And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday.
Keston Hiura.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. And there's out number 2.
ツーアウト。先制のランナーがいるんだよな。カメラに。
Digging in, Tony William. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
2 balls, no strikes.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's got it. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
いい当たりだったんですけど、セカンド正面。
Leading off the inning, Curtis Goodrich, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
もう24の12、めちゃくちゃ当たってますね。ちょうど5割。強すぎ？
Hit ball to second, reined in. And that's out number 1.
打撃好調っぽいな、この選手。さあ、FA の話をしてなかったね。ウィリアムは
Settling in
この
now,
シーズンが終わる
Tony
と
William. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Adames aboard here at first with nobody out.
それ
And
でも
this
なかっ
one's
た
too
場合
far
は
inside ball
レイ
2.
ズに
Now, this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0.
ツーボールワンストライク。
Find a gap, kid. Find a gap.
ショートの上越えていく。
Line drive base hit into the left center field gap.
アダメスをストップ。さあ、連打でノーアウトランナー
Hey,
一
there's
塁に。
another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
ショー
Wait,
トの
8 games
頭上を越えてい
now.
く。
Digging in now for the Brewers, Davey Grion. He's 1 for 2 in this one. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score.
一塁。ノーアウト一塁。あと3。
It's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Tony William.
Tony William.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Counts 1-0.
Oh.
All right, one time right here, kid.
Nope. Outside.
Mejia has made a name for himself as a very effective reliever in his career, but he really doesn't fit the bill as a prototypical bullpen arm. So many guys bringing huge strikeout numbers these days. He isn't one of them.
No, he's not, Matty V, but what he does do, he does a great job of missing barrels of the bats. He changes speeds, moves the ball in, out, up, and down. Not overpowering, but he knows how to pitch.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
さあに強いボールが来たんですけど、よく取りましたね。
So digging in now, Keston Hiura. He was a ground out victim last time up. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
三塁月月。いや今のいいですよ。
Up next for the Rays, Tony William. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Riding in once again, Keston Hiura. He has no prior history against this pitcher. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2. So striding in, Corey Ray, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. On to first, and that'll be a bitter pill to swallow for this home crowd as the ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Michael Feliz claims the win out of the pen, his first. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Milwaukee Brewers. Interleague Baseball, next. Eric Lauer will be the man on the mound for the Brewers. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy also uses that pitch that's kind of in vogue in the game now, that cutter. It looks to the hitter like a four-seam fastball, and the next thing you know, it's running in on you. Mariano Rivera used that pitch exclusively in the 9th inning and broke a lot of bats, and this guy joins a long list of guys that have added the cutter to his repertoire.
Tony Williams.
Stay hot, baby.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tony William stands in as he can't connect here, 0-1. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and in fact dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Roll, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
Hey, keep swinging that hot bat, huh?
To 2-2 now.
2-2.
Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Now the payoff pitch home. That's lifted the other way out to left. Ray waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. Now it's the Brew Crew's turn in a scoreless ball game. Digging in for his second at-bat, Tony William. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And the Rays are in the hit column.
Hey guys, right there, you look for weaknesses. Can a guy come in? Can he command in? Obviously not the case in this situation. He went to the well outside half 3 times, and eventually the batter made a nice adjustment.
So striding forward now,
ahead.
Hudson Potts.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the third baseman, Hudson Potts. All right, here we go.
First offering on its way. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Barehanded on the move. In time. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Victor Robles.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. At the plate, Corey Ray.
Now batting, the left fielder, Corey.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Tony William, he singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Now here it comes. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
And he misses 2-1.
Let her rip, let her rip.
Now the pitch.
That's ball 3.
And obviously, this guy's a double threat up there. He can run, and he can go yard, too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ray waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Tony William, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
6本のマリーホームランを放ちメジャータイ記録となる
Let it fly now. Come on now, rip it.
6本のマリーホームランを通して、
First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off there 1-0.
This is where I think you find out a lot about a pitcher's moxie. No one warming up in the pen. He's in trouble right now. He knows it. Can he right the ship and stay composed?
The 1-0. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Right guy, right spot. Come on now, kid.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here. Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
A 7-0 shutout final score tonight.
For the victorious Brewers.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Milwaukee Brewers. Brewers baseball starts right now. Adbert Alzolay will be the man on the mound for the Brewers. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can be good, and at times he can be really, really bad. It'll be interesting to see which guy shows up in this one here today.
Batting third.
Striding in, Tony William. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now here's the pitch. Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in off a good victory last time out, but one that was just their 2nd win in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game, they scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Hey, you know, Dero, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Down in order go the Rays. And now the Brewers will get their first cuts. No score. Now at the plate, Tony William. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
No balls and a strike to count.
Hey, see you driving.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Hanging curveball taken, though, for a 2nd strike. Bases are empty here, nobody out.
Got it, no one better. Let's go.
And a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Up next for Milwaukee. The first baseman.
Chopper up the middle.
Good rip.
Scooped up. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So
Hey, come on now.
ready once again, Tony William. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Oh, baby, square it up.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Get your pitch, huh?
The 2-0 pitch.
3-0 the count.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down.
2アウト満塁。5回途中投げて63球か。
Now in the box, Tony William, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Get a good pitch right here. Here we go.
Good pitch. Right here. Let's go, kid.
See it. Drive it. Let's go, kid. Hey, let it fly.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Ball, that's out.
Come on, big guy.
Wait for your pitch up there.
Ready with the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And he is going to tie this ball game late as this ball is down for extra bases. He's in at second safely as this game is tied late with a run scoring away from the play.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Hey, see it. Drive it. Let's go, big dog. Hey, let's go, kid. One time right here.
And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. He's got it on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ball.
Hey, let it fly.
Into the box now, Tony William, and their runners at the corners now.
One pitch only here. Here we go.
He's set, and the pitch.
1-0.
Runners are at first and third with none out. Pitch popped up. Mendoza is under it, and he's got it for the first out. 10-3 at the end of this contest. The Milwaukee Brewers.
序盤はちょっと調子悪いもんな、このチーム。
That we got it, I might even guarantee it. When she took me up and turned me right into a paraplegic pair of shoes. I got the MB on them, make you stare and see him. We ain't paying for him, now you ought to know I'm wearing free ones. When you go to me, I gotta know is there a reason it was so rough. I kinda had
チームどうなのよ。あ、ひどいね。開幕からブルージェイズがしてる。いやー、しかもレッドソックスとレイズが落ちてる。いやー、すごい順位表になってる。11試合とはいえ。ああ。 3番セカンド。ウィリアムズが6番になって、バンミーターが4番指名打者。ひどすぎる。これどういうオーダーになってんだ。これフランビル・レイス怪我したってことだな、これ。
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Baltimore Orioles. It's Orioles baseball, and it's coming up next. Tanner Tully will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft, you can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Digging in now, Tony Williams, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Tony Williams.
あ、いるわ。あー、スタメン外れてんのか、これ。あ、オーバーオールめちゃくちゃ。あー、能力落ちたんだ。ジョシュ・バンミーターはどうなの？悪くはねえか。4番バンミータって。28歳。あー、もう32歳とか。なんかベテラン多いね。もうそんな若くないのか。もう若返りの時期だっつうのに。ロビンソン活躍してるくらいか。同世代の。はいはい。ワンアウトランナー。
Stay hot up there.
Throw over to the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Zimmer, base runner at first with 1 out. Now a throw over, and he's back easily. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
The 1-2. Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. And he's safe.
ワンアウト一塁三塁、先制のチャンスに迎えます。ここはもう、でも2ストライクだな、ちょっと無理だな。
The designated hitter, Josh Van Meter.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Well, their chances of pushing across the run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Jorge Bonifacio.
A bouncer up the middle.
ショート
Kingery's there.
Second
And the
ball.
two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Rays strand a pair. Tampa Bay 0. Orioles coming up. You're watching The Show. Digging in, Tony William. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Tony Williams.
See it, drive it. Let's go right here.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball one. Ball one, no strike.
Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
はい、球
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Josh Van Meter waits on deck.
Hey, let her rip right here.
Into his motion, here comes the 3-1. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
何今の高スピードあまりこれあるよね
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Josh Van Meter.
Designated hitter.
ワンワンなら盗塁あり
Van
だ
Meter.
Come on, big guy. See it, drive it. See it, drive it.
1-1, here it is. Strike called, now the throw down. Not in time, he's in there at second.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and a dive, but he's back.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch right here.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Fastball just missed above the zone. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Jorge Bonifacio will be next. No one out with a runner at second. Hit hard towards center. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner coming to score from second is now it's a 3-1 ball game.
あして担いでいって
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home
ヒット前
run.
に返し
Pitches
な
like
きゃい
that
け
in
な
a
い
show get
やっ
absolutely
ぱ足は
hammered.
大事なんですねワンミーターのタイムリー
Ready for another chance? Tony William.
Second baseman.
Get your pitch.
Tony Williams.
First delivery to him on the way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Popped up. Noisy in foul ground, but this will land untouched.
Here we go now.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
3-2.
And obviously, this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard, too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Into the flag court and gone.
同点のソロホームランが出ました。
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as that'll pull him even at 4
同点となる一
apiece.
発を放ちましたトニー・ウィリアム。4対4。
Well, this is what makes this guy so hard to pitch to. He has that rare combination of speed and power. You don't want to walk him and have him get on first base. So what happens? You throw him a strike, and
Stepping into the box, Tony William, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Here we go, kid. Here we go.
さあ、先ほどは見事なソロホームラン。
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
これは
Taken high and deep to right. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
これもライトフライだ。ライト上がってたんですけど。
In now for the O's, Kyle Tucker.
Leading off for the Orioles, the left fielder, Kyle.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. It's in the air.
I got it.
And the catch is made for the first out of the inning.
ブレイクセールが中継ぎで登板してる。
Now batting, Tony William. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Tony William.
Come on now, rip it.
Here comes the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here you go.
Let it fly. Let's go, right here.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Come on, baby, get your pitch up there.
Two and two.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Wait for a good one, huh?
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
パイレーツに戻った感じがするんだが、ひどないか、私。開幕調子悪すぎ。調子が落ちた。
And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Baltimore Orioles. Which of these two will prevail? Next on the show. Cole Stewart will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all four of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Standing in, Tony William. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Tony William.
4割6分1厘か。
Let it fly. Let's
The
go
pitch.
right here.
And a fastball's in there for strike one. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball. Through 4 games of this homestand, they split it 2-2 D-row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game. And
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. Tampa Bay 0, Orioles coming up. You're watching The Show. At the plate, Tony William. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, he failed to pull the bat off his shoulder in that one, Matty. Down on 3 pitches, pretty much a wasted AB. This has to be a better effort.
Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder is on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Rays. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Ready now for Baltimore. Daz Cameron. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly, and that's the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tony William. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Looking at his career totals, William begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
All right, come on now. One time, let it fly.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be.
Hey, right here, baby.
Now batting, second baseman, Tony Williams.
Nice and patient, one at a time.
At the plate now, Tony Williams. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1.
Hey, keep it going. Need you right now. Hey, need you right here. Let's go, kid.
Now the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
さあ、この場面打てるか。3対3の同点。
3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this will get fouled. 2-1. 2-1, here it is. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
Right guy, right place.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired.
4タコ。
So here's the cleanup hitter, Harold Ramirez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Ramirez.
Hit on the ground out to short. Adames brings it in. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on 1 base hit. No. Stepping up now, Michael Tolia. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Out towards second. Reined in. And quickly, there are 2 away. Now to the plate, Tony Williams.
Tampa Bay, the second baseman, Tony Williams.
First pitch on its way. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage.
And now a diving effort, but this is off the center fielder's glove. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. And he needed extra innings to get it, but there's his first hit of the game, and that'll keep the hit streak alive and kicking.
D-Roll, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball, right? You go extra innings, that lineup turns over, and was able to get him 1 extra AB.
Yeah, and he'd be lying right now if he said he wasn't thinking about it. The boys hooked him up right there. Pitching staff extended the game a little bit. 1 more plate appearance, and he extends the hit streak.
Michael Rooker will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here we go right here. No one better. No one better.
A runner at second, nobody out. In the dirt. Pro goes to third, and he's pulled out on a close play at third.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Rays.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Baltimore Orioles. Orioles baseball is next. Rolando Palmer is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that added a new pitch to his repertoire, the split finger. He won't throw it that often. I think one of the reasons he tried to pick up this pitch had a difficult time throwing the straight changeup, and sometimes the splitter is the quick pitch fix for that. So it'll be interesting to see how and when he uses the splitter in this one here today.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Tony Williams comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, thanks, Matty V. Hey, you know what, D-Roll, this
is hit pretty well out to left field. Ranging back is Tucker on the warning track. He makes the catch.
1アウト。あ、じゃあ2アウトですね。2アウトランナー1塁。
Coming to the plate now, Dwayne DeMaio. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Orioles, the second baseman, Dwayne DeMaio.
The 0-2 home. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Now at the plate, Tony Williams, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Tony Williams.
First delivery to him on the way. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting.
Hey, let her fly up there, huh?
And another foul ball.
下にこう下げなきゃな。
Hey, your pitch. Get some wood
Ready
on
with
it.
another 0-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle.
カルトか。はあ。
Surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Scooped up, and very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
よしよし、
Into the box now, Tony William. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this inning.
Kingery's there, and there are 2 away now.
タイミングずれてんな、これ。同時戦になってる。
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Cody.
Count 1-0.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
Hard hit ball to second. Oh, he can't pick it up cleanly.
投げるもこれは間に合わない。記録は
Wow, I think he took it for granted there a bit. Probably thought he had it in the bag, and he just lost concentration for a minute. Now his pitcher has to pick him up with 2 outs.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Juan Cedeno. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-2 is taken high, but for a called strike 3. 1 left for Tampa. They lead it 1-0.
7th inning stretch.
So stepping in, Michael Tolia, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
さあ、一勝
1
一分
out
け
with
で
the possible
始まったん
tie
で
and
す
go-ahead
が、
runs on
私は
base
もう
here.
絶賛オリックス応援してるん
It's
です
back
よ。
up the middle. Adames scoops it up. 1 there. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Fine work there out of the Rays bullpen. We played 8 full. The Rays are out in front, 1-0. Digging in, Tony William.
The second baseman, Tony William.
Hey, one time, right now.
Pitch on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
A bouncer up the middle.
スライディングして取
Throw
った。
in time and the side is
ファイン
retired.
プレー。そう。
So 1 run here on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. 6th, 7th. A 2-0 finish today. Tampa Bay used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Riley O'Brien earns the win, his second.
なお5タコ。連続。昨シーズンから連続勝利。12でストップ。開幕調子いいんだよね。彼で。
An all-star player
ノーヒットっ
receives
す
a
ね。
check-in from one of his coaches.
まあノーヒットだとしても3割ってないから、最終的に3割切らなきゃ OK なんで、今シーズンは。昨年は3割達成できなかったんでね。パワー1下がってる。うっせやろ。レッツ
A
戦。
player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
これスキップで。プラス9。バントしろってことだよ。3番セカンド。インターリーグっすね。セーフティーバントしろってこと？めんどくせえな。
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Cincinnati Reds and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's Rays baseball, and it starts right now. Anthony Kay gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Kind of a strange outing in his last one, Matt. Was able to pitch into the 6th inning, wasn't able to complete the inning. It kind of got away from him in the 6th. It'll be interesting, Matt, to see how he bounces back in this one.
Play ball. 3. Out. Out. 3.
まあやってもいいけどね、3番だから。
At the plate,
Ah,
Tony
これやんねえわ。
William. He'll get to take his first cuts
Second
here.
baseman,
やるとしたら
Down the
ノー
pitch.
アウトとか。
William.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
日本のファ
Quick
ンから見たら
turnaround after a short little homestand, Matty. 4-2, though. They played well, taking 4 out of the 6 games they had to in front of the home crowd. They walk into this environment on the road today, looking to set the tone for this road trip. Now, this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now.
一
Blew
昔
that
前のね、
fastball
カー
right
プの
by
いいゴー
him.
ルなんだよね。ビジターに超似てんだよ。
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Josh Van Meter would be next. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
まあ今季で
7th pitch of the at-bat coming
成
up.
績は残さない。市場価値を落としたくないからね。
And there's a base hit on the line. So on a full count pitch, he's able to get on base and keep the inning going.
Most guys assume they're getting a 3-2 fastball in that count right there, guys. But he was able to keep his hands back, keep his nose in there, and battle for a knock.
ちなみに第2コーンコーディ・ベリンジャーをちょっと改造したものです。
Batting
ベリン
fifth,
ジャーの方見やすいです
the
ね。
designated hitter.
ボールが見
And
や
a
すい。
good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Nothing in the Tampa first. Ready now for Cincinnati, Sam Hilliard.
Batting
Hey, we
fifth,
got one here.
the right fielder, Sam
アンカリアード。
Hilliard.
The 2-2. Hopped up. Vogelback is there
I got
for
it.
it.
Me. I
2
got
gone. In now for the Reds, Sherton Apostle, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Sherton Apostle.
Hey, 2 out.
The 1-2. Get out towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go. Stepping up to the plate, Tony William. He reached on a single in his first try.
またヒット打てばいいだけの話だし、コツコツ重ねてこう。
Now the
あんまりホー
pitch.
ムラン意識しないように。
Grounder down the line at third.
1打席
This
1打
is
席大事
foul
です。
for the first strike. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far.
やっぱ
0-1 is a splitter that misses for the first ball.
Look out, 1-1.
Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
The 2-2. Line drive to
レフ
left.
トの人、2打
That
席目
gets
から
down, and he's got
外
himself a
角を
base
うまく
hit.
流す技術。
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here,
この
but
流
that's
し
his
打ちは
second
技
knock
術
of the
的。
game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate.
The batter, the designated hitter.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
いいボールだね、1個。
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
おい
And he lays
Oh,
off here. A nice job. It's ball 4.
ツーアウト
First
一
and
塁。
second
あ、
now
じゃあ
with
ワンダー
one
一塁。
away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
外角をうまく。
Stepping in, Jorge
あえて流すの
Bonifacio.
でかい。
Up next for Tampa Bay.
William over at second. Van Meter is over at
打撃
first
フォ
with
ーム
one
変えたおかげ
away.
でもある。
Yo.
Could have been 3-1.
ああいう見
Instead,
や
it's
すいフォームは
2-2.
ね、打ちやすい
I'd。like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second
打てる
out.
とは言っ
Boy,
ても
this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How
ボディ
about
パッションしっかり。
7 Ks and we're just in the middle innings of this one? If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
リアルじゃあタイガースにいますけど、トレードでね、一緒にトレードできましたから。ウィリアムです。
Now batting, shortstop.
アダメス
Pitch
6番
swung
入
on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that's going to fall for a base
っ
hit.
てくるんです。
Run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout,
hit
D-Row.
the
Big, big, and I mean big,
いやー、
two-hard
2番
RBI
っていい
single.
と思う
Yeah,
け
way
ど
to come
な
through。for your team. When
やっ
you
ぱ
take
フラ
the
ビルレイ
donut
ス
off
とか
your
の
bat
主
right
力が
there, you're trying to
軒
pick
並
up
み
your
衰え
teammate. He had
始
the
めて
right
るから
game plan, didn't come
30代
outside
だ
it,
もんな。
stayed
若いのがね、
Standing
私
in,
含めロ
Tony
ビンソンっていう
William.
ね、
He singled his
25
last
歳
time
の
up.
センターフィールダーがいるんですけど、そいつしかいないんで。
God, what do you say?
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses for ball 1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Here we go now.
3 runs,
Come on now,
7
one
hits,
トレード
and
デ
no
トロイト
errors
移
for
籍って可能
Tampa
性
Bay
もあり
so
ますから
far.
ね。下手すりゃ。
2 balls and a strike.
このまま行くとね。
Hard liner to center
捉
field.
えていったんですが、これは当たりが良すぎる。
Dominguez is
センター
back
ライ
and
ナ
he'll
ー。
get
センター
there
フラ
to
イ
make
センタ
the
ーフライ
play for route number 2.
捉えていったんですが、ちょっと当たり良すぎたね。ヒット打つのにちょっと弾道が高すぎる。
Digging in once again, Ryan Burke. No hits to this point.
Second baseman, Ryan Burke.
ツーアウト一塁同点になってる。なんかブレイクスルー中継ぎで飛ばさせるやつ、俺か先発だろ。
Try for a base hit here as he gets this one down.
おい、
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. They
自
pick
然
up
にアウト
3.
になってくると。さあ、7回。
So next to the plate for
ここ
Tampa
大
Bay,
事。
Tony William is looking for hit number 3 here in this
All right, boy.
at-bat.
All right. Here we go.
いやー、これは敬遠しないでしょ
Work it ahead.
いいこと。
First pitch coming, here it is. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, get your pitch up there.
Let's go now. One time. Hey, like you can up there, kid, huh?
2 balls and no
You
strikes.
don't want that. Great take.
Has to
great
be a
take.
challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Come on, guy, get your pitch up there.
2-1 after the foul ball there.
Hey, stick to your plan up there, kid. Get your pitch and drive it.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Hey, last two pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He can pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Struck him out, in and out of trouble as the inning is over. So no runs here on no hits, 1 error, and a couple of men left. 8th inning coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. Tampa Bay came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory.
やばいな。ちょっとチャンスある全然打てないってなってる。
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Cincinnati Reds and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's Rays baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Brent Honeywell gets the ball for the Rays in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Coming to the plate now, Tony Williams. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First offering on its way. Line drive base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so the runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Devo, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
そしてそれを見てウィリアムは2塁へ向かったと。じゃあ行きましょう。ちょっと今のプレーをもう一度。さあここで、はい、ライトへの犠牲フライ。そしてウィリランナースタートする。そしてこれを見てウィリアムはスタートしていると。そして回復ってセーフと。しかしこれまだなんです。ウィリアムが2塁へ向かってると。はい。打球を見て2塁へ向かってたと。ツーアウトランナー2塁。
Two out here and a runner at second.
これうまくね。我ながら今のいいそれだと思って。
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rays DH.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dominguez is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side.
ジャズしっ
Into
か
the
り。
box, Tony William
あ、じゃあ
reached on a
YouTube ジャ
single
ズ
in his first
ジャズ
try.
MLB ジャズって調べるとね、ユーロステップ的な何かが出てきます。報復ってわけじゃないんだけど。ジャズのユーロステップね。そうそうそう。MLB ジャズって調べると出てくるね。かなり期待されてる選手ですね。おっと、プレイ。もうイカスになってる。いやー、これ多分ね、再建しようとしてる気満々ですね。レイズ。これは移籍だな。移籍確定だ。
The 1-0. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
でもだんだん追いついてる。や
Now
っ
at
ぱ
the plate,
打
Evan
撃力
Skog.
やべえ
Now
わ。
batting, the catcher, Evan.
5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far.
ちょっと待って。
Sent on the ground out to second. And there's one away.
なんだ。
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So coming to the plate, Tony William. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. Four runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far.
Come on, big guy. Hey now.
Back up the middle. He's got it. There's one. On to first to complete the double play.
よろしくありません。
That's not the guy you're going to see doubled up very often. So that was a quick turn at second base. Good transfer and a strong throw.
そりゃ勝てねえわけだわ。ああ、見ろ見ろ、6点差にまで広げちゃったよ。
William.
ああ、よろしくない。やっぱ投手陣燃えてるってことはこれ体験モードになったから。よろしくない。久し
First
ぶりに
pitch
マ
of the
ッコシあ
at-bat
る。
on its way.
Ball one, no strike.
Get your pitch, huh?
The 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short, right to him. To second for one, on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
勝つこと考えない自分のこと心配しない。もうよろしくない。
Striding into the box, Sam Hilliard.
Now batting, right fielder, Sam Hilliard.
Hey, one away. One away.
The 2-1. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Fielded cleanly, and that's the second out.
2周年はよろしくない。
Ready now, Tony William. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Second baseman, Tony Williams.
See it, drive it like you can. Come on.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses inside 1-0. Well, this one's been a bit of a head scratcher despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
Time of the ball game.
12-9.
2回目の4ホーム。これトレード出される可能性あるぞ、これ。下手すりゃ。これトレードデッドラインで放出して、カブスですね。カブスとか、ロッキーズとかであるんだけど、このパターンありそう。トレバーストーリーみたいにね、トレードされるんじゃないかっていう噂が出て、結局トレードしませんっていうパターンもある。で、結局翌年、レッドソックスに行くっていうね。でも、なんやか借金なんだ。借金も貯金もね。いいね。
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Tampa Bay Rays. Rays baseball comes your way next. Victor Rodriguez is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Tampa Bay. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get...
You're out. Out. 3. Ball 4. Take your base.
行きましょう。なんかパイレーツからいい匂いがする。
Coming to the plate now, Tony William. He'll get to...
なんかね、そう、アーロン・ジャッジいるんだよね。アーロン・ジャッジとオニール・クラズいる。夢のコラボじゃん。やば。オニール・クルーズはね、注目ですよ、皆さん。もう、私、一押しです。いや、強肩のね、ショート。もう、大化けすること間違いなしのね、大型ショートですよ。紅林みたいな。オリックスの紅林みたいな。そんな、紅林そんな方あれなんですよ。オリックスの紅林をちょっとスケール大きくしたバージョンですね。オニール・クルーズ。何かちゃんといい能力してるな。アーロン・ジャッジさんはいかがですか？やべ、強い。34歳この能力は強い。やばすぎる。70ぐらいが。ベニテンディいくつ ?32 か。まあ。
Take his first cuts here.
Tony William.
From the belt, the pitch. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today. He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Adames stands at first with 1 out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
High ball. 3. He's out. Out. 3. Out. Ball 4. Take your base.
Stepping into the box, Tony William. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2.
Let's stay back.
First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Salas moving to his left, and the inning is over.
チャンスで凡退。
All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Brian Salas.
Hey, we're still in the early stages, and this one they're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
ちょっと早い
Hey,
な。
some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can, right into the shift, and let the chips.
ちょっと遅い
In
な。
now, Tony William.
The second baseman, Tony Williams.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1.
Here you go. Let it fly.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by. But on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jorge Bonifacio.
出率3割4分に対して長打率ひでえな。ひどいとしか言いようない。
3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Here we go.
He's ready now. The pitch.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Hey, come on now. One time right here.
Working for the punch out and the offering. To short, hit hard. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
おー、ジャズいいよ、ジャズいいよ。でも打率が低いぞ。それでも打率が低いん
by
で
him
す。
that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
結構期待されてるんです
With
から。
one out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well
許してく
executed.
ださい。
That one better. Let's go.
リアルな話ね。
The 1-2. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw.
追加点行きたいところであるんだよ。
Hit softly down the line at first, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
カウント2つの。
Come on, big guy. Hey now.
And another foul ball.
帰ってきたいところなんだけどな。ゲッツーはやめろよ、ゲッツーは。ゲッツーはやめろよ。
Fouled off.
じらすじゃん。めっちゃじらすよ、こいつ。2-2。
The 2-2 one more time.
早かー抜け
There's a line drive base hit to left field. And the runner will score from third to make this a 4-2 game.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm.
Stepping in, Tony William. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6.
左投手。じゃあ勝った。
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. Zimmer is on his way home. He comes across to score. And now it's a 5-2 ball game.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most...
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Runner in scoring position with Sudan. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7.
どこだったっけか。アルピアスだったっけ。あ、じゃあガーディアンズだったっけ。
Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. It's the Rays 5 and the Pirates 2. Digging in and looking for more, Tony William. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat.
Well, we all know he can burn on a base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Jorge Bonifacio. He singled his last time up.
Jorge Bonifacio.
Could take there to lay off the high fastball. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back safely. The 2-2. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him, as it is now 7-3.
Well, he turns on this thing and drives it out, extending the lead here to 4 in the bottom of the 8th. I wouldn't be surprised if that keeps the closer in the bullpen for now. No need to bring him in a non-save situation. Let him relax.
To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Mariano Abreu. Hit out towards second. He's right there. On to first, and now the Pirates are down to their final out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out. Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
And tonight's final, 7-3. The Rays jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's Rays baseball, and it starts right now.
投手力ちょっと弱くても何やかんや行くからね。
Riley O'Brien gets the ball for the Rays in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good, and when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times, but it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tony William is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Up next for the Buccos, Ralph Deal, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Ralph Deal.
Ball swung on and grounded out towards second. Scooped up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings as you see where the Rays stand in the American League East.
ですね。あれ、ニューヨークヤンキースさん、名簿のくせに最下位なんですか。恥ずかしいないかな。
Next will be the designated hitter, Mariano Abreu. Third inning, no score to this point.
今年のワールドシリーズはアストロズ対フィリーズです。
Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Fielded cleanly. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Pittsburgh. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
で、アストロズが地区優勝。
Settling in now, Tony William, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
何やと？先制されてんの？
Hey now, Byron.
こっちだな。いやー、ちょっとスリーラン打ってないから。
Here comes the first pitch. Towards second. Newman fields it cleanly. To second for 1. On to first, a double play.
おい
When a glove toss is executed successfully, it's a thing of beauty. When it fails, boy, does it look ugly. Here we get to see a great example of it to begin a double play. Quick and accurate with the flip, and they get the 2 outs.
4月これ4月下振り引いたぞこれ。いやーマジで。
Digging in, Tony William for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Tony William.
あー緊急飛びしちゃったよ。
First pitch coming, here it is.
Nope.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
That evens it up 1-1.
やっぱね、リアルに近づけるために
We're in
ね、
the
ちょっ
6th
とね
inning here in a 3-1 ball
制限入れて
game.
るからね。
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball 2-1.
コンパクトスイングって決めてんのよ。ヒットでランナー出たいからさ。
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field.
追いかけて
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Digging in the switch hitter, Brian Salas. And their runners at the corners now.
Brian Salas.
Changeup is bounced to second. He's got it. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits here.
何してんだ。やっと打たれたか。
So digging in now, Tony William, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
4
First
試合目に
pitch
燃えてる
hacking
よう
here,
じゃダ
and
メで
that's
す
the
よ。
first strike.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
Here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit. In to score, the runner from third.
うめえな、今の。きっちりセンター返しする。これは仕事に。
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down.
きっちり三塁ランナー返す。
Here's the Pirates skipper up out of the dugout now on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Nick Birdie enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 57.
Now a move over to first, and he is tagged out here. Bad mistake. 7-4 the final finish today. The Pittsburgh Pirates took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end.
出たタッチレナード。某八百長事件でしか聞かなくなったけど。レナード結構すごいんだよね。おい、牽制うますぎだろ。あ、下手くそ。綺麗下手くそなのが悪いんですけど。あ、でも大体触りやし。いいでしょ。許せ。こんな選手になってはいけない。これどうでしょうか。ヒーリングしていいのよ。めんどくせえな。またこれか。これ連打がきついんだよ。PS5 さ、ちょっとでかいからさ、連打しづれんだよ。うわー、来た。よいしょ。だけどもう疲れた。ダメだって、もう疲れた。乳酸溜まってるって。もう嫌だって。もう7回限界だわ。乳酸が肩に乳酸溜まりまくるよ。もうよろしくないよ。よろしく、本当に7回できるんですね。そう。
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Cleveland Indians. Indians baseball now.
問題とかあってね。チーム名変わってます。
Jamie Garcia gets the ball for the Indians in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, we're going to look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very
まあ
good
これは
performances. So
一回
he's
経
going
験
to
し
look
てる
to
から
turn things
こ
around
れ
in
ど
this
うや
one
っ
here
て
today.
調子上げていくやつじゃないかな。
The second
So
baseman,
striding in, Tony William. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Pitch up there, huh?
Has a look, now the pitch. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
The 1-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
春先の頃のこのユニフォーム好
Come
き
on,
だ。
baby. Get your pitch up. Stay through. Let's go.
このユニの感じが好き。
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The next 1-2 pitch.
That's ball 2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Hey, let her rip. Let her rip.
あーくそ
Count remains 2-2. Adames leads off first with 1 away. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on
阪
strikes.
神か。
In now for Cleveland, Austin Hayes.
the
A runner
center
at
fielder,
first with no outs here.
Austin Hayes.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Giving chase is Bonifacio. He can't get to it. This one's down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2.
ライト前ヒット。
So 1 out here with runners at first and third. And Keber Ruiz will
ちょっ
ding
と
into the
積
plate.
極ダウンなんだからこれ。
Now the 1-1 pitch. Down here and he'll try to beat it out. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So nothing doing here.
これアドリーラッチも移籍してるでしょこれ。
Up next for the Rays,
大会
William. He'll look to
タイガー
bounce
セール
back
してる
after
この
striking out his last time
これ移
up.
籍しなきゃ。
Line towards center field.
セ
A
ンター
dive,
これが
but
いい
it's off his
あ、
glove.
待て待て待て待て。これ無理や。
And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
センター
Even
前
though
ヒッ
that
ト。
pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
反省してるんだ。
The batter, the right fielder, Jorge Bonifacio.
Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
Get your pitch, drive it right here.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Hayes on the run for it. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
俊足のウィリアムが帰ってきてホー
And
ム
they
イン。
show a little life here as the lead shrinks to 6-2 now.
八中間へのタイム
That
リー
is
ツー
what
です。
every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts.
Bottom of the inning now, and Jake Bowers comes to the plate.
The
Jake
first
Bauer.
baseman,
ジェ
Jake
イク・バウアーズ。
Bauer.
Line, but speared on a hop. And there's one down now. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East.
泥沼の争いしてんな。1位から5位まで 1.5 ゲームって。やばいな。
So striding forward now, Tony William. He singled his last time up.
あ、ツーアウト言ってたんで。もうちょいヒットはホームラン。
Oh, sit on something right here. Let her fly.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Hit in the air to center field.
どうだこれ。打ち上げてる。センター落下点。
And he'll pull this one down a step or two in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. Rays will settle for just the one. To the bottom of inning number 4.
あの言葉が出てこない。
Here now is Jake Bowers. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
それあれか。スピッチの時だ。
Will play ball to second. 4 to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no. Striding in.
やべえな、今季打点
And
6しか
once
ない。
again, Tony William, he flew out in his last at bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this
one smoked the other way, high and deep to left, and that is off the wall. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now an 8-4 ball game.
プログレッシブフィールドのね、
When this thing hit the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it, but it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run
あ
scores.
ら、左に飛ばすとね、
At the plate, Brian Rocchio. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
変直になるね。
The 2-2. Hit out towards second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Tony William, he'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
ボール球だな、これ。
Hey, come on, big dog.
The 0-1.
Inside, ball 1.
壁？どこ見ていってんだこれ。さあ、猛打賞打っていい気持ち。こっちみんな。めっちゃ投手こっち見てるよ。スワンソン、フィリックス・スワンソン。
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
ツーアン。
Grounded to short. Scooped up. Throw to Bowers is going to be in time, and the side is retired. 12-4 is the final in this game. The Cleveland Indians jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
For the victorious.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Cleveland Indians. Indians baseball comes your way next. Jeffrey Rodriguez, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Real job.
First offering on its way. Tony William comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. 4-2 over the last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Maddie, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
から両リーグ DH になってくる。ナショナルリーグはね、ピッチャーの打つから。
On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Boy, every pitcher needs a little bit of help. How about this? This infielder makes a terrific catch on this line drive, probably saving a run from scoring.
そしてキャッチと。打球低すぎたかな、これ。よいしょ。明らかに。いやー、これくそったい。この。もっと高く上げなきゃ。
And on the ground out to second, reined in. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
元チームメイトじゃないですか、キーバートレイズ。ハロープロスペクトだったな。
Striding in for the Indians, Brian O'Grady. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
O'Grady.
Rounded to the right. And some trouble now in right field. So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9.
ライトこいつか。ちなみに今の時は。
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Hey, come on now. One time, right here.
Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded softly down the line toward first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. He's got it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Now at the plate, Josh Rojas.
The left fielder, number 10.
4 runs, 6 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Brian Roquillo. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 of the strikeouts thus far. Hard hit ball to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Striding in, Tony William. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch.
Now at the plate, Josh Rojas. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. The throw home, and not in time as the run scores.
5対0だ。取れなかった。惜しい。惜しい。
1-2, here it comes. All to second, this could be 2. Fielded cleanly. The second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Tribe lead this one. All set to start the 9th in this one. And set to go is the second baseman, Tony Williams.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers. Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now. Jorge Bonifacio will be next. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rojas settles under it, and there's one away. 5-0 finish tonight. Cleveland led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Cleveland Indians. The 2 men you see there go head-to-head coming up next. Aaron Nola gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Batting third, the second baseman.
Set to get his day started, Tony Williams, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season.
Up there, kid. Let's go now.
Here comes the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. You know what, D-Row? Nothing you'd like more than to win this one here. They've got a long roadie coming up. They'd like to win this one to get themselves on an airplane onto a long road trip on a positive note.
You know this, Dan, as well as I do. 10-game road trip, a lot of packing involved the night before this one. They're going to have to find a way to stay focused, win this ball game, and get on a happy flight.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Tony Williams. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you've got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Hit hard towards center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
The right fielder.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's 2 for 3.
Let's fly. Let's go right here.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. 2 out with the man at first. Three and 2 now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And the payoff pitch. Line drive to center field. And Hayes will make the catch. This side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left.
We're back now as the Indians get ready to bat in the third, and as they do, it's worth mentioning that their lineup has been one of the best in baseball this year. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course, plenty of guys that can go deep and drive.
Now in the box, Tony William. He singled his last time up.
Tony Williams.
Hey, let's go now. One time.
From the stretch. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
On the ground to the right side, reined in. And Bowers will take this one to the bag himself, and the side is retired. A run. Ready once again, Tony William. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Gets dirty and gloves it. He gathers the throw. Great effort out there, and if that's any other runner, he's going to get him.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
You know what, Dero, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First and third, you got problems all over the place.
You're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up, and all of a sudden, first and third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
ワンボール2ストライク。さあ8回表、ノーアウト一塁三塁、5対1、クリーブランド4点のリード。
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Pujols is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And the run's going to score as they inch back a bit closer. It's now a 5-2 ball game.
Yeah, that's the way you want to finish a 3-game home series. Breaking out the brooms and sweeping the other guys who are right out of it.
おい、追いつかないてるのにじゃダメなんだよ。じゃあこのテキサス3連戦で終わりましょうかね。で次回はヤンキースからということで、あんまりねえってことはあんまり期待されてねえってことか。全米放送があんまりないもんね。あんまり期待されてねえって証拠だ。 ほら、キーバートレイズがこう行っちゃったもんな。バイしちゃったから。
A manager confronts his club about an
これ
unacceptable
するし
team
かないもんな。
statistic.
優勝権ウィーになるか。ナショナルリーグでかつコンテンダーの球団に移籍するっていうのがまあ条件ですね。まあ、それがちょっともうアウトオブ眼中なんで。あ、これ今日の配信最後の試合です。よろしくお願いします。
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Texas Rangers. Who's going to win the battle between these two? We'll see next. Darren Grant will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
The second baseman.
Into the box now, Tony William. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. William bats left but throws right and stands at 5'11". He was selected in the 15th round during the 2020 draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
2 out, nobody on. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Looked like he was a little over aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Now the 2-1 is a fastball that misses. Jorge Bonifacio would be next. The 3-1. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Jorge Bonifacio.
Right here, one time.
The 1-1 home to 1-2 now.
Oh.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down an account and drive base hits the other way.
Digging in now, Jazz Chisholm. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen.
Pick one out and drive it, kid.
いや、109はね、ダメよ。
Ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Definitely a solid way to start the game offensively. It always feels great to jump out to a 1-0 lead in the first inning, but now they've got a chance to really set.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and into bat next, it'll be Tyler Naquin.
おい、ビクター！ビクター、何してんだ？何やってんだ、お前。
Ground is short. This could be 2. Adames picks it up. There's 1. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting one out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide.
New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the second baseman, Tony William.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. Now it's 2-0.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
2-0 count, the pitch.
Well-executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
And he lays off here, ball four. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Digging in, Jorge Bonifacio.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the right fielder.
William gets his lead at first, nobody out.
Hey, let's go, kid. Here we go.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
Back up. Oh, no, that got him. Throw to the plate. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. And they still managed to get an out on the play. Whoa. Stepping into the box, Tony William. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
No, that's a foul ball.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. He pops it up, but this will land untouched.
Hey, have a good rip up there, huh?
Hit softly on the ground at first. Bell brings it in, and he'll step on first himself for the out. So next to the plate for Texas, Josh Bell. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Left-handed off for right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
And this is taken in for the second out.
ワイルドカード同士のね、リーグチャンピオンシリーズだったんですけど。
Now batting, Tony William. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming, here it is. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch-out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone.
The second base.
Standing in now, Tony William. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Come on, big guy, see it, drive it, right here.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1.
You know, something to keep in mind, They're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1, and it's fouled away.
やばい、またタイミングっていうかミートを合わせることをしなくなってしまう。
Still 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what
10-3 at the end of this contest. The Texas Rangers took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end.
コンテンダーじゃなくなった可能性あるな。いやー、
We
リーグ
are
チャンピ
under
オン
the
シリー
lights
ズ負
this
けたのが
evening
で
as
か
we
いな。
get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Texas Rangers. Tampa Bay have lost their last 5 games. They'll attempt to break that streak right after this. Colby Allard is on the mound for Game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully, he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
やっぱ去年できすぎだったんだな。
First pitch on its way. Tony William is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They come in off a good victory last time out. And he's into second safely with the stolen base.
ロビーソン、初取り。
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, William begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. The next 1-2 pitch.
I got to count 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
There's ball 4.
ワンアウト一塁二塁。結局選びましたね。
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
うわ、フラミルレイスが復帰したか。あ、フラミルレイス復帰してる。
Ready for another chance? Tony William, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, need you right here, need you.
And this one's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes.
2-2 the count.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Nice and patient, one at a time.
The set and the 2-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Let it fly. Let's go right here.
The payoff pitch. On the ground to third. He's got it. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Up next for the Rangers, Tyler Naquin, runner in scoring position with two gone. Here's the 1-2. Out towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Standing in, Tony William. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Back up the middle, but the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Come on now, let's go.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and into bat next, it'll be Tyler Naquin.
Things not looking very good so far in this. Still in the middle innings, they're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
今日はいいピッチングしてんね。70球投げて1失点。6回70。
At the plate, Tony William.
Second baseman, Tony William.
First offering on its way. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Now.
No strike.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
3-0 to him now. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. Foul. Full count, 3-2. Hit out towards second. Scooped up to second for 1. Over the Bell for the double play.
When a glove toss is executed successfully, it's a thing of beauty. When it fails, boy, does it look good.
To the plate now for Texas is the DH, Jeremy De La Rosa.
Jeremy De La Rosa.
Hey, turn two.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tony William.
Tony.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope, that's a ball.
And when you're already down 5. The last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
The 1-0 delivery. Slapped hard the opposite way. Gallo will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Rays strand just the 1. They hold on to their 6th. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Max Moroff. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this to this point. And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. And that's out number 1. And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The Tampa Bay Rays rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. So a move for a pinch hitter as he'll come on to hit with runners at first and second and still only 1 out.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for Tampa Bay. Number 23, Tony Williams.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Drive it like you can. Here you go.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a better play.
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. 3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Rangers used a nice...
Ah, 今日はここまでにしましょう、じゃあ。やばいね。やべえわ。今日はここまでにしましょう。あ、21試合で2割8分9厘まで。開幕、こんなもんでしょ。昨年がちょっとできてるだけかもしれないな、これ。何やかや、取り成功率。キープしてるしね。あれエラーしてる。あれエラーしてる。もう一斉エラーしてる。マジかよ。はい。じゃあ、ちょっと明日かな、明日ちょっと長めにやろうと思うんで。まあ、長めにやるって言っても、まあ4時ぐらいから、よし、4時から5時ぐらいに枠取りましょうか。ただ4時から5時ぐらいに枠取って、やりたいなと思います。まあ、その時間ちょっと寝たいんで。あ、違う、明日取れねえわ。水曜日だわ。水曜日、やろうと思うんで、よかったら見に来てください。ってことで、今日は終わり！お疲れ様でーす！